Hello everyone, this is Barbara Derrick. I'm here today to talk a little bit about Mason Jar Hydroponics. I first stumbled across the information and the practice last year, and I was curious, so then I followed some directions and put some seeds in a jar, and ta-da! Well, it took a few months, but I'm looking at how the importance of food is when it comes to going to the grocery store. We have a garden, and I wanted to garden all year round. And the other important thing about gardening is that to get that 2 or 3 months ahead of time, most nurseries, plant nurseries you can go to, will have tomato plants and they're yay big. Well, I wanted to have plants that I could actually harvest from. And so this one is cayenne pepper, and it does need some light. I planted this in the jar today. What I'll do is I'm going to give you some tips on Mason Jar Hydroponics. This one was April 1st of last year, believe it or not, and it has flowers. The flowers just fell off, and I want to share with you how easy it is to start with just one bottle or one mason jar. Just as a research, you want to take your mason jar, step one. So you want to take your mason jar. I have this colored one, an old mason jar. I'm sure lots of you have mason jars kicking around, right? Now, the easiest and cheapest way to do this is, and I'm going to put this plant down, and I'm sure you have some kind of fish fertilizer, which would smell, but this one is, my son taught me this actually. He was looking after my plants while I was in Colombia. Liquid plant food. And all you need is a couple of drops of this, stir it in the water. It has instructions on the side, because this isn't maybe 2 cups. Put it in your water, put it in here. Now, with that said, step 2, you're going to ask me, well, what do you put your seeds in? And so what you could have, I purchased this, and if you're interested, you want to like and share this video so that I can share where I got the rock wool from. As you can see, there's a little hole in there. When you soak this into your water, what'll happen, like, there's a few steps here, but that 1 or 2 seeds that you put in here will stay moist. Okay? This is too big. I bought it from Amazon, way too big to put in there. My suggestion on what I did was, and I wish I would have known this before spending the money on the basket, was that you could make your own. And this is a plastic cup. You can buy it at anywhere, especially the dollar store. 50 for, like, I don't know, $2.50 or something like that. And you want to put holes all the way around and on the bottom like you would for your plant, the plant containers that you put your plant in with the dirt. You have to have some place where the roots can obtain the water. And like I said, you're going to need to take some newspaper and tape it around. I use masking tape because you do not want the light hitting the water. What'll happen is through this mason jar, and it's sitting in the light, it'll create slime and it's and all that kind of stuff inside of the water, and it'll cause a new set of problems. So cover this, and that way the roots, it's like being in the earth, and it'll be nice and dark for it. So once you put the holes in the cup, as you can see, this basket has a bunch of holes. There are pumice rocks you can, and see if I can, you can, okay. See how small they are? You can purchase these too from Amazon, but my suggestion might be try river rock, the pebbles. This is kind of like your filtration system, right? And or maybe aquarium fish gravel. I'm sure you could come up with your own ideas on this. And your rock wool, well, think about, you don't want to put toilet paper or something because that'll just disintegrate, right? Eventually what you'll want to do is put this plant in the garden if you wish. And you're going to make sure that when it goes into the rock in this basket, that the top of this is sitting inside the basket, in the middle, right, with your seed. And then it goes into your water and it'll soak. And date it as I have, and it's a great experiment, right? Whoops, I've got little rocks all over. If I've missed, I'm doing just a short demonstration. There's more to this than, but basically I've given you the starter steps. And there is a special formula that I use for my plants. Some of you have seen the great big beets that I had. My rhubarb was like an umbrella because I have the I order this stuff from Amazon. This stuff is a beginner, right? And I will do another, upload a video showing you how to make the flora grow, how to mix them together. What happened to me, and that's for the water, for the hydroponics, I had too much. I had a great big red bucket. So I went outside and I thought, I wonder how it would do with the garden, and that's how that started. So last but not least, your seeds. Right at this time, I love these people. Richters. Oh, this is a catalog. They will send it to you. If you Google Richters, R-I-C-H-T-E-R-S. They've been 50 years of herbs. I love them because when you get your order in early, you can get sweetgrass, you can get calendula seeds, you can get like wormwood, the seeds, valerian, some of the herbs. I also have gotten this from Amazon, a second tip. Like if you, and I will, like I said, I'll put up a list or a PDF with the places that I received some of this information. But this built a garden. It was like, I think I got it for $5.99. And like, look at that. From watermelon, and you can grow all these or start them, especially your tomato seeds, early. Now remember, it's going to be a trial and error. When it comes to hydroponics, so one thing I want to stress is that the roots are supposed to be white, and if they turn dark, it's because of lack of oxygen. And I have another tip that I just learned about that, but I've kind of flooded you with a whole pile of information. And stay tuned as the days progress when it comes to Mason Jar Hydroponics. And in this group, anything to do with seeds and these Richters is organic, so that not like at some of our grocery stores where the seeds have been radiated and they're not really going to grow well. But here at Richter's you can get organic seeds. Grow your own little patio herbs or garden, or get started before the spring with this coronavirus going on. Yeah, I know I'm making myself busy. All right, catch you later.